Hello, welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you're new here. To all my returning viewers, thank you so much for supporting the channel. This topic is going to be about what is next in your career. There's going to be some timestamps in the comment section. I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think about the video. Let's get into it. Hello, Pal 1. If you have chosen Pal 1, you are at the right pal. Let's get into it, okay? Do not forget to support this channel and like the video and subscribe. And let me know what you think about this video, okay? I'm always open to feedback, okay? So what is next for Pal 1's career? Okay, what is next for Pal 1's career? Warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice, and conquering the ego. I'm not really one to read the descriptions of this, but I felt guided to. Whatever is happening in your career, whether it's stressful, whether it's kind of making you feel uneasy, believe it or not, this tough time and period in your career or whatever affects your money, if it's causing you stress, believe it or not, it's supposed to help you further down your career path, okay? So let's say you were struggling to complete your bachelor's degree, okay? And you got your bachelor's, but you want to turn your struggle into a way of making money. So let's say now you're tutoring people who is also struggling to get their bachelor's, okay? Another example is, let's say you were having difficulty giving birth to your child and now you want to help other women give birth or like become a doula and make money that way. It's like whatever you struggle in your life, you can turn that around and actually make it into a career. So let's say you are a struggling single mother and you want to build a daycare because you remember how much it sucked being a single mother and trying to work and trying to have your own business, and it would have been nice to go to a daycare, take your child to a daycare where you can trust that your child is being safe. You know your heart, so you know if people were to bring children to your daycare, these children would be safe and nourished. So whatever struggles you have, believe it or not, you can turn that into a career and profit off of it, essentially. Yeah, damsel. Yeah, damsel. Yeah, whatever y'all struggle with, whatever part of your life beat you down, you can get back up and start making money off of that struggle, period. And then we have Messiah. So what's next in your career? Like, wherever you've been, if you've been victimized, if you've been impacted by the system, criminal justice system, school system, school to prison pipeline system, whatever, it's like you're going to become like an advocate or a guide or someone who has expertise where people might pay you for consultations. It's like you went through some hard ass shit. You gain a lot of knowledge and expertise from it. Now you're going to carry all that you learned, all the skills that you have gained during that dreadful period, and make it to a career. Okay? Yeah. Very interesting. I feel like this is going to be very powerful. I think a lot of people is going to talk about this. I don't know why I keep getting like, for some of y'all, it might have to do with children or the next generation, okay? People who are motherless, fatherless, maybe adoption, maybe you were adopted and you remember how hard it was, not really knowing your biological mother or biological father, and now you want to help children who are also adopted. It's kind of giving me that, okay? Be bold and make the first move. So yeah, this is letting me know that a lot of you guys definitely have the courage to be like, you know what, I want to help people who was also in my situation. I want to help people know that they can survive like I have. Okay, I want people to know that yes, it might be hard, and I understood how tough it was because I also went through it. So I want to show them by example, and so hopefully when they see that I also came from the same struggle. You know, they'll allow me to walk side by side with them in this journey to help them transform for the better, help them overcome whatever is bringing them down. And, you know, maybe the state or would give me federal funding, or maybe people would donate. You know, it's kind of giving nonprofit too. So some of y'all might want to start doing your own. I'm honestly, again, some of y'all want to do your own shit. Y'all don't really want to work for other people. Y'all want to be the owner of the company. You want to have your own LLC or your own nonprofit, okay? Meditate and contemplate. I think you guys should really be at a point where you guys are writing your business plan. You know, like in business planning, a lot of people will like write down their mission, their goals, you know, how much it's going to cost, you know, especially startup cost, and, you know, things on like, okay, what does your team look like? Writing down what positions is needed to make sure that everything is operating smoothly at this business, because I'm getting entrepreneurship here, okay? Or if it's not really having your own business is you taking the lead, okay? You taking the lead of the business or whatever this is, okay? You have a new start is coming in the reverse. I think some of y'all really feel stuck where you're at, okay? You feel stuck where you're at, or you've been trying super hard to get to the next level. I heard for some of you guys it is coming, but it's like you're gonna have to be the one who, a lot of you guys are waiting for opportunity to come towards your door, but really you have to be the one that walks towards the opportunity itself, okay? Some of y'all wish and hoping that this opportunity will fall from the sky, but it's really y'all who's going to have to create this opportunity for yourself, okay? If you keep waiting for this opportunity to come for something like, basically what I'm saying, if you keep waiting for this opportunity to miraculously come to you, it's not going to come to you. It's time for you to start building this opportunity for yourself, okay? So this is some advice that you need to carry with you in terms of what's next for your career. Emotions is running high. I think a lot of you guys are kind of fed up where you guys are at right now in terms of like your career, and you're probably contemplating on like what should you do, but it's just kind of like spirit's like, what do you mean what you should do? You already know what you want to do, so basically it's time to work on that. That's what you should be doing, you know. I hope that makes sense. I feel like this message here, Power One, is pretty straightforward. What's next in your career is basically you basically pondering on the struggle that you have had, and for some reason you can turn this into a career, okay? People might see you as the expert, okay? I don't know why, but I just heard expert witness. So this can definitely be something involved in the criminal justice system or legal system, okay? This could be being a case manager, social worker of some sort here, okay? Dealing with people who's been traumatized, victimized, people who might be considered the underdog, or children who don't really have stable homes, or they come from abusive homes. It's like, honestly, these are people who are in need that you're working with, okay? These are like the people that you're going to be working with are people who are going through very traumatic, drastic situations, and you know how to navigate those situations because you've been there before. It's something about you, like it's like you are like the expert, the mediator of some sort. I don't know why, but I'm getting it. Trying to not butcher her name, but her name is Iyanla Vasant. Iyanla, it's something about her, man. I mean, she's like the judge, the mediator, the healer. She wears a lot of hats. But essentially, her main focus in her show was to heal generational trauma. Okay, so it's like it's something, it's at the end of the day, it's giving family orientatedness. Okay, it's like your focus is families. Okay, traumatized families, traumatized children, traumatized parents. Okay, and I also heard generational wealth. So maybe you guys could be also wanting to communicate and teach people how to pass over generational wealth. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm also seeing a chalkboard. So probably what's next in your career also too is when you become an expert, right? When you have struggled through something, been personally impacted, you will have basically the best information that a lot of people will want from you, right? And maybe a lot of people would want you to teach them, hey, teach me what you know so I can help people like you. I wanna help like you're helping people, so teach me. You might have a lot of people, and I feel like the information that you know or have gained in your experience is basically hot topic. I think you're gonna have a lot of people who wants to know what you know so they can also work with you. Okay, you might have people who low key, I don't know why, but it's like I have I'm getting a sense like people low key might be begging to be on your team. Like they would want to work with you. People can see your work ethic, people can see your heart, your intent, and people just would love to like work with you. They would love to be a comrade. Okay, it says warrior here. They would love to be by your side, fighting together, fighting off evil, fighting off corruption, fighting agony in society, whatever you're fighting against, people will want to work. I don't know why I want to say this, bear arms with you. I don't know if you guys like to shoot, or I don't know if like gun control is, I don't know where that came from. I'm not sure if gun control is a concern for you. Um, but yeah, basically it's giving me, again, I know I keep saying this, but this is the main thing. You know exactly what you have been through, and you have definitely learned from it, and you're willing to teach other people what you have learned and the skills that you have learned, and be like a consultant or expert of some sort, or a coach or a guide. And it is giving me like entrepreneurship as well. Okay. So that's basically all that I get, but let me see if there's something that Spirit will want to clarify. I just heard ancient knowledge. Ancient knowledge. You might also be a holder of ancient knowledge, and I just also heard Akashic record. So not only are you guys gifted on modern information, not only do you hold very valuable information that you have gained in this lifetime, but you also have valuable information from your past lives. Okay, you can be viewed as a very wise person, and I really feel like you're the type of person that can teach and coach people over more than one topic. Okay, you might have people come to you on various type of topics to receive a consultation with you. It could be, people, you might have some people over here who wants to receive business consultations with you. You might have people over here who wants parenting consultations with you, and you might have people right here who wants to receive therapy from you, whatever it is. It just gives me like, wherever you have been through, you can take this in many forms and ways and turn it to a business or multiple businesses. Okay, so I really hope that you have enjoyed this reading, guys. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and comment below. So I see you guys next time. Bye. Hey guys, welcome. Like this video, subscribe, and comment below. Let's get into it. So what is next for Pile 2 in terms of their career? What is next for Pile 2 in terms of their career? Some of y'all could be on the very artistic side, like poet, painter. I don't know why I just saw karate. Some of y'all could be interested in martial arts or want to get in martial arts. Okay, what's next in career, guys? Could be supplemental income. So if you have a hobby, you can definitely turn this hobby into an income for sure. Okay. I just saw an Etsy page, so I think it's really beneficial for some of you guys to, oh wow, this is very, very particular here. This is what I'm seeing, guys. Hold on, listen. Multiple people are watching this. I could be talking to one person, but I'm telling you, I'm getting something. I'm seeing an Etsy page. This is so specific. I'm seeing an Etsy page, right? If you're a poet, you like to write poetry. If you're a writer and you like to write poetry, I need you to, well, I would like you to, I'm not to tell you what to do, but it would be a good idea to take some quotes from your poetry, from your writing, that you know that whenever you say it, whenever you go over that part in the poetry, you just know it touches a lot of people. You should put that quote on cups, t-shirts, hats, portraits that people can put on the wall. You know, maybe hire someone and maybe create the background design or something like that. I'm literally seeing someone's Etsy page that they took their poetry and pulled some quotes, okay, and put on cups, t-shirts, and hats. I'm literally seeing that, okay? I don't know who that's for, but you're welcome. All right, let's continue. Okay, we have Herman. I don't know what this is called. It doesn't really say what these cards are. The reason why I like these cards is because it doesn't really have words on them. I can just really focus on the imagery and get my messages from there. I hope that makes sense. I feel like if you're a tarot reader or oracle person, you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes less is better, y'all. Sometimes we don't need all that wording on the card. I just want the picture. You know what I mean? What is next in career? I think that something about your words, your art, is so healing. It's like your words touch people, bro. So I think what's next in your career is honestly taking your hobby into another level and making it more into a business. You know what I mean? Like maybe you guys every now and then share your work, but it's like share more often, copyright more often, protect your intellectual property, you know, protect your art, but also, I don't know, let the world see more of that, man. Like let people, because I think you're gonna touch a lot of people. I think you're gonna touch a lot of people with your words. How you even just express your mind just touches people, okay? And I'm telling you, folks, like if you put that shit on some cups, some hats, some t-shirts, someone's gonna have a successful Etsy page. I'm just saying. Maybe put some of the words around a bracelet. I don't know, because I'm seeing that too. I don't know why I'm seeing that, but yeah. I'm also seeing like okay, like oh my gosh. Listen, if you're trying to open up a business, please reach out to me. We can do like a business consultation, okay? And we can sit one on one and talk about it because I feel like that was honestly for one person. I don't know why. I don't know why, y'all, but I do. So basically, y'all, what I'm getting is like people would love to just hear you, man. I'm not sure if you're a singer, a dancer, a writer, a poet. It's something very creative about you, okay? If it's not words, it's something how you mix your colors and how you sew and how you crochet. It's something about you. It's like you in itself is a muse, okay? Like you tend to inspire other poets, other writers, other painters, okay? Excuse me. What else? Some of y'all could be also interested in like crafting, soap making, bouquets, floral bouquets. I'm seeing cakes, cupcakes. I don't know why, but they specifically want me to say wedding cakes, okay? Event planning. I don't know why, but I'm seeing someone skating. Maybe you can earn money by teaching someone how to skate. I don't know why. It's giving me roller skates, okay? I just feel like you have a lot of art, like you have a lot of artwork, pal, too. That's like in the vaults, and people need to see because I don't think you guys realize how much of a healer you are because I think it's because when people, I think it's our society, right? Like our modern day society and what we think a healer is. We think that a healer is someone that touches you and boom, you're healed. But healing comes in many forms, okay? Healing comes in many forms. It doesn't have to be through touch or through a song. Sometimes it can literally some people can literally pick up a book, go to a page, and be healed. Okay, and I feel like your written work has that effect on people. Okay, do not underestimate your written work, pal. Two. I'm just getting a lot of like writer, poetry, floretry energy. You know, I'm seeing artists and crafters and everything and DIY experts, but I'm getting a lot about writing. It's like also the way you speak is really colorful. Like just the way you even express yourself, the way you even like share stories with people. So a lot of you guys could possibly have a YouTube channel reciting your poetry or just sharing stories of your personal life. You know, I think a lot of people would just love to just listen to you, pal. Till you have a lot to say, and I think you don't realize that a lot of people would want to hear it. Okay, whether that's singing, storytelling, writing, whatever that is, people do want to hear it. Some of y'all might like, no one wants to hear my story. Yes, there is, okay? From this reading, I can tell people would love to hear it. And it's something about what you have to say, how to. It is so memorable that people would love to remember by, I don't know, having those words, those quotes on a cup, on a hat, or a shirt. I'm telling you, bro, I literally, like, it was so clear. It was like I was on the website myself scrolling down, and I'm seeing all these like quotes on like hats and t-shirts. I think people would fucking buy that shit, my nigga. Like, oh, I just said it in word. Listen, in real life, off camera, I might have a hood vocabulary, you know, and I try to not cuss so much, but oh well. Anyways, let's move forward. So we have you might be a person who says the N-word too. Is probably why. Oh yeah. Okay. So I'm telling you, man, you can really heal people's anxiety. Because I think, you know what? It's something about what you write validates what other people feel in a world that is always invalidating someone that feels something about someone or a situation. You make people be like, you know what? It's okay to feel that way about him. It's okay to feel that way about her. It's okay to feel that way about this. It's okay to feel what I feel. It's okay. And that in itself is, it brings a lot of ease to people who read your work, to people who hear your work, okay? So please do not underestimate the power of your words and your written work, okay, pal? Two. Or do not underestimate the power of your artwork. People might look at your artwork and it just for some reason, I don't know why, how, but every time they look at your portraits or your paintings, it's just so calm, you know? It's like you might have, I don't know, guys, you might be an artist like Van Gogh, you know, people love his fucking artwork, but you know what's so interesting about Van Gogh? I can go Van Gogh forever. I might be saying his name wrong, but you know, Starry Night, that painting, at his time, did you know that at his time, nobody gave a fuck about Starry Night? Nobody. No one gave two shits about that artwork until he fucking, well, died. Like, I ain't trying to be morbid, but what I'm trying to say is, a lot of y'all thinking that no one would care because maybe it's the wrong generation or time. Like, maybe this generation might not like my work. Like, you could be like an older generation, and you might think that younger generation might not think your work is hip or hot, or they might not care, or it might not be popular or take off because you're at a different age. Bro, like, I'm telling you, even the younger folks gonna fuck with you. Like, I'm telling you, bro, like, and even if they fucking don't, so what? At least you healed somebody who read your fucking work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then also, too, like, what I'm getting as well is, like, going back to Van Gogh and all that, around that time, realism was the most favorable style of artwork. Van Gogh was a different type of breed, obviously. I mean, I can go on and on about him. He basically lived a very interesting life. Let me just say that, okay? And his thing was surrealism, okay? Hence, Starry Night. Or I have an accent, so Starry Night, Starry Night, okay? Like, I think it's called Starry Night. I want to say, ain't it? But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, just go back to artwork around his time. Like, research different artwork around his day. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. And because it was so different, no one gave a fuck. And it really got to him, man. It really got to him, and he struggled financially, okay? And maybe that's your concern. Maybe that's your concern. You're so afraid that you're gonna spend the initial cost and people won't buy it, and then you think that you're gonna be financially struggling. Like, no, like, I really feel like people gonna fuck with your shit. And how about this? How about do like a small order, right? But let's say you feel you might not, you think that people might not buy your shit. But okay, let's start out with just 5 t-shirts for each size, or just start with 3 t-shirts for each size with a quote on it. And if it sells out, okay, buy more and increase the order. You know what I'm saying? Like, start off small. Like, don't purchase 400 books and wonder why people ain't purchasing 400 books. Start off small. Buy 20 books, buy 10 books. If it gets sold out, okay, it's really on and popping. Let me double the order. Let me actually order 80 books and start selling that. You know what I mean? So if you worry about that, just start off small. Start off with a very small inventory. You don't have to have a full fucking mall and hope that someone purchases the whole shit. Just start off with a small section and go from there and grow your inventory as you become more successful and as your sales starts to grow. Like I said, I love talking about business. So if that really fits you, I don't mind staying one-on-one with you, okay? Just book me and we take it from there. Okay, so let's move forward. Okay. You know, I don't know why, but this kind of reminds me of that painting story night. I don't know why, but it does. Hmm. Huh. I think this is very interesting because I only used one deck and I was trying to use like mainly three, but I got a lot from a lot from this deck, bro. Let me see if something wants to come out here and we're gonna close it out, alright? Angel. Someone's name could be Angel. Prostitute. Do not. Don't be like, why should you pull out the prostitute card? Listen. It has a positive attribute on it, okay? It's just basically talking about it situates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. So the cool thing about you, Pal, too, is not you're the type of person like you don't care how much the offer is, you're not going to sell your soul for it. Okay, so let's say you're a singer, right? And you're starting to get a lot of views on YouTube, and maybe a record company wants to sign you, and you know the contract looks a little bit sus, right? It's starting to kind of read out like, oh, you gotta sell your soul to be part of a record company. You're like, fuck that. I'm about to. Y'all might be like, fuck that. I'm about to make my own record company. Fuck y'all niggas. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why, but I feel like someone here loves to cuss a lot because what is happening with my vocabulary today? Oh man. Okay, so we have Angel helping those in need with no expectation of return. It's just something about you that's just like your your artwork, your written work comes from a pure source. Okay, it's like you guys be channeling when you paint. You guys be channeling when you draw, when you write. You feel me? Like I don't think y'all realize how divine your work is. How to. Okay. Okay, we're gonna end this for real now. Because I went a little bit over. I did. I went 2 minutes over for you. Okay. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and comment below. I see you guys next time. Bye. Hello, Pal 3. This is for you. Go ahead and subscribe, like the channel, and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below. Thank you guys for being here. Let's get into it. So, what is next for Pal 3 in their careers? What's next for Pal 3 in their careers? And y'all, this is timeless. This can be near future. This can be 5 years from now. I mean, shoot, whatever's next, man. Whatever's next. All right. And listen, man, we got a lot of people watching this, so take what resonates and leave the rest for the other folks that's also watching. Okay. We have engineer, ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, talent for designing, resolutions to common dilemmas. Okay, Pal 3, it seems like you're a problem solver. You know what? I don't know why, but I just heard connoisseur. Connoisseur. Fancy connoisseur. Okay, let me break it down like this. This is what I'm getting. You could be like a natural food critic, wine critic, um, cigar critic. It's something that you love to consume, drink, eat, or something. And I'm not saying, when I say consume, I'm not just saying drinking, eating, but music that you listen to, movies that you watch, like movie critic. It's something about your opinions though that might matter to folks, so you might want to blog about that and maybe attach YouTube videos from that. You could be making money from YouTube videos and from your blog. But I'm also getting to, like, since you're such a connoisseur and you know a lot of brands, okay? Like, let's say you're a shoe connoisseur. You might know a lot of brands, designs, how the shoe is made. Let's say you're a chocolate connoisseur. You know chocolates from all around the world, how different chocolates are made, the different ingredients. Let's say you're a wine connoisseur. You know all the types of wines and where the wines come from and how different places on the world make their wines, okay? It's something about you where if you want to do your own store selling wine, or like an online market selling wine, selling goods and products, or international goods and products. If it's not selling that, it's giving me like you'll be the type of person that can like take your knowledge from being a connoisseur or expert of some sort and make your own stuff. So let's say you're a wine connoisseur. You have so much knowledge, or you have the ability to get the knowledge to make your own wine. Let's say you're a bakery connoisseur. You know a lot about baking, okay? You maybe a lot of years experience into baking. You can, I don't know, make your own fucking bakery goods, you know, like, you want, at the end of the day, Power 3 is really up to you to figure out what you want to do with this information, you know. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not one to tell anyone what to do with their lives. I'm just here for confirmation. Okay? Because sometimes when we get information from spirit, when we have a desire in our heart, sometimes we want to deny it, doubt it, feel like it can't be reality. I hope that this video will give you some motivation, some confirmation that you can definitely make this a reality. So if this feels like way over your head, please, probably understand, no, you can do this shit. You can do this. You can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can love wine so fucking much that you start selling that shit yourself. Yes, you can. You love chocolate so much that you start selling yourself. Yes, you can. You can do that. It's possible. That can be your reality, baby. Yes, it can. Okay? Please do not doubt yourself. I know that came out of nowhere, but I don't know why I felt the need to say it. Let's say you love music so fucking much that you can talk music all day on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's something about like a connoisseur, a critic. You know what I'm saying? A critic. Am I saying that right? Whatever, bro. Let me just continue on. But also, it's giving me like an innovator. Like, so let's say, you know, like, for example, let's say you're a wine connoisseur, right? And you know so much about wine, but let's say you want to break any stereotypes about wine. So let's say there's like this implicit rule that there's only certain ways to make wine. You might want to break the rules, you know, and be like, oh, I find this new way to make wine, or I've had this wine that's a different flavor that no one has ever tried, right? Because you tried them all, right? You're a connoisseur, you're an expert. But what is it that no one has ever tried before that you also haven't tried before? It's almost too giving me experimentation, right? So you love something so much, you want to try yourself, see how it goes. When it becomes successful, can you make a business out of it? I see yourself kind of going through that journey. Okay. So also too, it's like, so I'm seeing a light bulb. Bear with me, right? I'm seeing light bulbs, right, hanging from a ceiling, and I'm looking down, and it looks like a restaurant table, and I realize I'm at a restaurant. Some of you guys want to, huh? Some of you guys might want to, have your own restaurant. Okay. Hmm. Some of you guys, you know, I'm kind of still in this room in this restaurant. I'm looking, right. It reminds me of a particular restaurant that I went to, and some of their dishes that they serve you would never think of. It was very innovative. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting that I'm talking about innovation and basically kind of like expanding the horizons of what the world understands of food and beverages. You know what I mean? Like for years, people knew that, you know, there's so many ways to make chicken, but you find a different way to make some chicken. Okay, you know what I mean? It's giving me like breaking boundaries of food and things that have never been done before. You know, um, like for example, I don't know why this is coming to me, but I remember how a lot of news articles and social media feeds um, was basically talking about how this woman opened up the first black owned vegan restaurant, right? And that made a lot of like news, right? And it's kind of giving me that energy. Like you might be the first Swedish person that has a Jamaican restaurant, or I don't know. You might be the first Hawaiian that um, has our own barbecue place or something. You know, like where I'm from, where I'm at right now, where I live, we never really had a Hawaiian barbecue spot. That was kind of never really heard of. Like you know, that's never exists. But when that restaurant opened, man, I'm talking about crowded. People kept coming to that restaurant. Honestly, people told me it's so good. I'm thinking about it right now. You understand me? Like salivating. You know, um, it's giving me unexplored territory, and it's like you have this willingness, Pal 3, to explore that unexplored territory and see if there's a way that you can put a label on it, put a barcode on it, you know, where people can purchase in stores, you know, you. And I don't know why too, but it's also giving me, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's giving me, what's her name, Tabitha, the vegan, um, because that's my business. You know, she says stuff like that. Oh, I can't really get her last name out. Um, I think she has broken a lot of barriers as a black woman in business. I mean, it's very inspiring. You know, it's a very interesting topic now during the time of me recording because Target has pulled back on their um, DEI initiatives, right? And I remember Tab being one of the first vendors, black vendors, you know. I remember Honey Pot at the time when it was owned by a black woman. She was one of the first black vendors. So, Target really, when they did hold those initiatives, really helped a lot of black people, because it's really tough. There's a lot of barriers, okay, for people of color to put their products on shelves. And it's giving me that too, like some unheard of shit, because maybe people in your culture be like, no one of our culture would ever achieve that goal. You're going to be the one that does. It's giving me that, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this off of one card, bro, but I am. let me let me pull another card. Destroy. Yeah, I'm telling you, breaking some boundaries, man. People might tell you, oh, a woman can never do that. A man can never do that. A white guy can never do that. A black woman can never do that. Shit, you gonna do it anyway. You gonna do that shit anyway. The fuck? Because you want to do it. Period. Oh. Okay, we have guide. Some people wondering, like, what's behind your decision making? Okay, some people might call you impulsive. Some people will be like, did you even think before you even act, bro? Like, it's like when you see opportunity, you lightning speed run towards it, okay? I heard Spirit say slow down a little bit. Put some practicality behind your passion. Because I'm getting a lot of passion, a lot of, I don't know. Like, it's I'm getting like a lot of passion, but just try to be a little bit more practical. Y'all might be rolling eyes at me like, oh, here she go again. She's just another person that's telling me to slow down. Listen, with business, there's a such thing as moving too fast. Okay? There's such thing as moving too quickly in business. And what you don't want is that you're moving so fast that you literally burn rubber of your business, right? You don't want to burn your business down to the ground because you're moving so fucking quickly, right? Really learn management, right? Being manager of employees, management of time. Practicality is so important here for this group, and I don't know why, but I'm getting it. I love the passion. Power 3, I love the passion. We need it. We need it in this world. We do. But just get into practicality. I don't know why. Please, y'all, please do not shoot the messenger, bro. Please. I'm not calling y'all a motherfucking dummy. Okay? But what I saw in my mind's eye, y'all might want to start reading Business for Dummies. Business taxes for dummies. I'm not calling you a dummy, bro. Please don't take it wrong. All right? But y'all might benefit from those type of books to help you become more business savvy, okay? So no one can come in and tear your business down because you know your shit, right? Ain't no harm in that. Should I read a business for dumb? I'll read that shit real quick if that's gonna help me become a better business owner. You feel me? I don't know why, but for this What's Next in Career series, it's giving me a whole lot of entrepreneurship. I think I attract a lot of entrepreneurs to my channel. You feel me? I see a lot of blue here. You could be very masculine in nature. Pal 3. Also, network. Don't be afraid to network with other people that shares the same passion as you do. Do you know other wine connoisseurs? Do you know other shoe connoisseurs? Do you know other tobacco connoisseurs? Do you know perfume cologne connoisseurs? It's giving me like, network with these motherfuckers, man. Don't be afraid to really network. I ain't saying tell everybody your whole business plan. That's not what I'm saying. But if you were to open up your own restaurant, right, it won't surprise me if you don't get much business traction because you didn't network. before you open your business. Get with other restaurant owners, talk to them. I ain't saying kiss their ass, but they might give you a lot of gems to help you become successful in your business. And honestly, don't take it the wrong way. It's not like I'm talking down on other businesses that's struggling, but even get to know those people because they can teach you on what to avoid so you won't get into the struggles that they're going into. Because here's the thing, business is nothing but opportunities to problem solve. And the reason why I'm saying this is usually when you have your own business, there's going to be problems. And this is why there are managers, right, hired to solve those problems and issues, right? And I think it's really important for you to really get into management skills. You might be the type of person who's a loner, who works alone, don't really care to work with other people maybe. But if your business is going to grow and you need to hire more people, don't be afraid to figure out what your management style is, okay? Figure out what your leadership style is, all right? Because I do see if this was to become successful, right, turn this connoisseur, this passion into a business, and it grows and you need to hire more people, someone's going to have to manage these motherfuckers. Someone's going to have to manage them or your business is fucked. I'm just keeping it a buck. I hope no one's watching this thinking, oh, Leah is talking shit. No, I'm just talking real. I'm just being honest. Alright? There's a reason why certain restaurants didn't fucking succeed, bro. Some people opened too quickly. They opened before it was even ready. Some people had poor management, didn't know how to do accounting and everything. You know what I'm saying? So really educate as much as you can so when a problem does arise, because like I said, business is nothing but an opportunity to problem solve and you make money off that problem solving, to be honest with you, my nigga. Right? Read as much as you can on that shit. So when the problems arise, you already know how to solve it because you already educate yourself on that. So please do not seek on business knowledge to become business savvy. That's all I'm saying. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching this. I am not getting much of anything else. Subscribe, like, and comment. Love you guys. Later.